Alright, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakah Kodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders at Green Millstone. Shalom to the elect that teach his word in our true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today, I just want to title this lesson, The Kingdom Will Be on the Planet Earth, man. The kingdom will be on the earth, because dealing with E and his and these philosophies that he push out, especially dealing with this so-called Christianity, this plantation Christianity. Pretty much they put in the mind of these people that the best thing they got coming is that they're gonna die and then they're gonna go to heaven, not knowing the kingdom of heaven is gonna be on the planet Earth. So first and foremost, let me start off with this is Matthew 6, and I'm gonna start at verse 9. It says, after this manner, therefore pray ye, O Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. See? So the kingdom is going to be on the planet Earth, man. It's going to pretty much imitate the heavens, man. Because that's how the government is going to be ruled. It's going to be based off the law, statutes, and commandments of the Bible, man. So cause these just think that America's gonna be forever. You just gotta wait till you die to get to the kingdom. No, man. The Lord is gonna overtake this place and and set up a new kingdom, man. The kingdom of heaven is gonna be on earth, man. So this is Revelations 21, and I'm gonna start at 1. It says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And yeah, and you can say and you think that the Lord just destroyed the whole planet Earth. No, that's talking about the whole rulership. The new heaven and new earth, that's the whole is a different vibration. All that. A new rulership. Because it said for the first heaven and first earth passed away, meaning Eve's kingdom is done with, man. It says, and I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her groom. And that's talking about when we come back down on them chariots, man. Because Scripture said we want to hide for a little while in the chambers until the indignation be overpassed. So after those missiles hit, and when it's time for us to, when it's clear, so to speak, then we coming back down on the planet Earth, and John seen the holy city, New Jerusalem, meaning the people, the elect, coming down from the Most High of heaven, coming down in them chariots, man. So he coming down from out of heaven. Yeah, I mean, but hold on, he just said he just seen a new heaven and new earth, but they coming down from the old heaven and come on, man. It's just a new rulership that's going to be on the planet Earth. A new vibration, a vibration of righteousness is going to be out throughout the planet Earth, man. So, John down to verse 3, it says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven, saying, behold, the tabernacle of the Most High is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people, and the Most High himself shall be with them and be their power. And the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. See, man, what this nightmare is gonna be over with, man. But the point is, all this is gonna be on the planet Earth. Matter of fact, let's see, is that Isaiah 61? I believe. Let's see. Bear with me. And Isaiah 61 is probably Isaiah. Um, let's see. Yeah, this is on Isaiah 65 and in verse 17. For behold, I create new heavens and a new earth, for the former shall not be remembered nor come into mind. See, it's just this whole this is a different era. The Lord, you know what I mean, is gonna put on upon the face of the earth. Cause this is the era where the Eves are ruling, man. You know, but guess what? This is gonna be the former thing that's not gonna be remembered nor coming to mind. Because why, hey man, the kingdom of heaven is gonna be out there, man. You think we're gonna think about a Dodge Ram in the kingdom, man? You think we think about a damn job or a direct deposit in the kingdom, man? None of these things are gonna come to our remembrance, you know. But guess what? It said a new heaven and a new earth. The Lord is not gonna just blow this earth up and then and then pretty much I mean create a new one. No, the Lord is just gonna take the ones that's ruling this planet Earth and set up the real rulers, you know. So let's see, bear with me real quick. Let's see if I can find this real quick. I know it's in Isaiah, I just can't remember which chapter it is. Bear with me, Akia. Let's see. Okay, it is Isaiah 65. Okay, so this is Isaiah chapter 65. And matter of fact, that was the same chapter. That was exactly the same chapter is on down. Okay, so I'm gonna read back in verse 17. Isaiah 65:17. For behold, I create new heaven and a new earth, and the former shall not be remembered nor come into mind, but be ye glad and rejoice forever in that which I create. For behold, I create Jerusalem a rejoicing, and her people a joy, and I will rejoice in Jerusalem and joy in my people, and the voice of weeping shall be no more heard in her, nor the voice of crying. Yeah, because hey man, we're gonna have those new bodies. We ain't gonna never sin again, man. You know, that's one of the, you know what I mean, that's the top thing, you know what I mean, never going off, you know. Otherwise never gonna be no more weeping no more, man. You know. Or if we're gonna wipe away all tears and pain and all that, because guess what? That comes behind sinning, man. That comes behind going off when you weeping and wailing and mourning and having pain. That's the effect. Yeah, I mean, every every cause got an effect. That's the effect of going off, man. You know what I mean? You know, it says there shall no more be thence an infant of days, nor an old man that have filled the sea, nor an old man that have not filled his days. Meaning what, we're gonna live forever, man. For the child shall die in 100 years, but the sinner being in 100 years shall be accursed. And yeah, pretty much because that's it said the child should die in 100 years because hey, we're gonna be living, you know, pretty much. Yeah, you are. If you think we're gonna keep up with our age, man, we're gonna live for eternity, man. You know, but the child should die in 100 years. They talking about these other nations because the other nations want to be able to live, you know, but they ain't gonna be able to live forever, you know, because they gonna still go off, man. You know, it says, and they shall build houses and inhabit them, and they shall plant vineyards and eat the fruit of them. It's just talking about the kingdom because it says that the angels don't eat, and the angels don't eat, man. You got the spiritual bodies, you don't gotta eat, you know. But we're gonna have the extraterrestrial bodies, you know, the what we're gonna have we're gonna be able to enjoy the things of the earth and of the heavens, man. We're gonna be able to be in a chariot and go to the spiritual realm, but also we're gonna be able to enjoy the pleasures of the earth, such as eating and like having sex and everything. That's a earthly pleasure. Matter of fact, let me get that in First Corinthians the 15th chapter, and this whole chapter bad. Let's see. Bear with me, Akyam. Yep, this is it. This First Corinthians 15 and 39. It says, all flesh is not the same flesh, but there is one kind of flesh of men, another flesh of beasts, another of fishes, and another of birds. So is and that will cuss you ease, because you into gene splicing. You want to create a bear man and all. You can't do that, man. Is all flesh is not the same flesh, so you can't gene splice, man. But how these devils do, they try to, they do that. It said there are also celestial bodies and bodies terrestrial, but the glory of the celestial is one, and the glory of the terrestrial is another. You see what I'm saying? So we're going to be able to enjoy the heavenly things and also the earthly things, man. You know. So back in Isaiah 65, in Isaiah 65, and I'm gonna jump down and go down to verse 21. It says, "They shall not build and another inhabit; they shall not plant and another eat." See, because guess what? The roles are going to be reversed. The scripture said the earth is made for our sakes, man. Give you a nugget. We the ones that created the earth with Yahweh Shai. Lord, we're part of that number. Matter of fact, before I continue on with that, let me get that. In Genesis chapter 1 and 1, in the beginning, the powers, the Alahayim, created the earth. It's like in the beginning, the Alahayim created the heaven and the earth. See, the Allah, you go into it, you get it in the Hebrew. It don't say God. It says God, the Alahayim, the judges, the powers. Those are the ones that created the heavens and the earth. So it's going back to continue on Isaiah 65 and 22. It says, "For as the days of a tree are the days of my people, and mine elect shall long enjoy the work of their hands." See, they should enjoy the work of their hands. Man, of what? The planet Earth, man. The planet Earth, man. Because the elect were the ones that created the earth, created the planet Earth with Yahweh Shai, man. Down was sanctified from the beginning. Those are the ones that's going to enjoy the work of their hands. The planet Earth itself, Eden, the Garden of Eden itself, the planet Earth, and then even in that, we're going to be inhabiting other planets, man. Matter of fact, let me get that, because they just think just die and go to heaven. Nah, man. And we're gonna be in those many mansions, man. So this is John 14 and 2. It says, "In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you." See, man, and that's why the Lord is so bad, because He set up it was on a certain period of time where the Lord allowed the telescope to be made. You see what I'm saying? Because they go into they look at these different planets. And back then they didn't. It was just the planet Earth, man. The Lord said He's going to prepare a place. That's why then they started seeing the planet Jupiter and Saturn. Well, there are other celestial bodies. You want to call it these different planets out there, But guess what? It wasn't for E to inhabit. It was for us to inhabit. The Lord said He's going to prepare a place now. Meaning He's getting it ready for us, man. So Even when the kingdom comes, we're not gonna die. All Israel is gonna be immortal, man. You know, some the 2/3 gonna have to die on this side, but overall, all Israel is gonna be delivered and is gonna be immortal, man. You know, and hey, you know, we're gonna populate. I mean, repopulate. So just the planet Earth ain't gonna contain us out the wild. The Lord have other planets there for us to inhabit, man. But the point is, the kingdom of heaven is gonna be on the planet Earth, man. It's not gonna be in the spiritual realm. The spiritual realm is gonna play out on the earth, man. You know, because the measuring stick is the scriptures. So that's pretty much it. I can manage. Just hold it for edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders at Green Millstone. Shalom to the elect, cease wearing out truth, faith, and sincerity. DTA on Bod Babal. Shalak Rayam to everyone that's against this truth. And with that, Shalom.